Reef fam, what's going on? March here, Fragbox TV. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to put that right there alongside Mr. Diggs. Inside that bag is everybody's name who is entered into the draw for the free $250 torch coral. I wanted to do a giveaway. It's been a while since we did one here in the store. And hold on. First of all, welcome if you're new. This is our saltwater store here in Toronto. That saltwater store, that doesn't make sense. This is a store in Toronto that specializes in saltwater aquariums, fish, but more importantly, the corals. This is our real passion and specialty. Okay, so we haven't done a giveaway in a while, and I'm really digging these torch corals. You call them whatever you want. Torch corals, I cannot keep up with the names, as you guys know. At the ripe age of 35, I have checked out of torch names. I feel like an old man. And like, back in my day, there were no coral names. We just called them coral. Yeah, that's how I feel mentally. I'm exhausted, but that being said, these are stunning. They're really, really nice. And so to get entered to win, all you had to do was place an order on the site for $50 or more and mention in the comments, free torch. Your name got entered into the draw. And very shortly, I'm gonna go over to that bag beside Mr. Diggs over there, and I'm gonna pull out a name, and whoever won, I'm gonna ship it to you free of charge. I just wanna give back. I wanna share the torch corals with you guys, and like I said, we haven't done a giveaway in a while. I want to do one more, and I want to make them a little bit more regular part of the channel. Why am I focusing in on this? Because this is our newest line of products, a toll by Patrick over at Reef Wholesale. He's put his 30 plus years of reefing brain to work and really done something very cool, at least for us Canadians here, is ICP testing. And then once you get your results, so what? What are you going to do with your 52-point analysis? You're going to start to dose the things that you are deficient on. Your barium, your zinc, potassium, iodine, manganese, molybdenum, fluoride, nickel, iron, cobalt, chromium. I feel like I should come up with like a rap song with all those things. No, I should stick to what I do best, which is fragging corals. Anyways, this is going to be the other giveaway. It's, oh, should we do a toll? No, this is the one I want to do. So in order to get entered to win this, it is a Reef Casa Refractometer. We're going to give one away. It's $100. People often say, wow, that's the most expensive refractometer in the world, which it is. And when it comes to testing salt, you don't want the cheapest, okay? I'm just going to say it, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and say it. We are keeping saltwater aquariums. Carson, do a mind blown. Whoa! Whoa! What's the number one important thing in saltwater aquariums?
Salt.
Salt. So why would you want a cheap refractometer? I have scoured the world, and we have made what I think is the best. If you use it once, you will understand. You will not be able to go back to your cheap one. And it comes in a really cool wooden case. I'm proud to say, designed here in-house. You'll try it, you'll love it. Why is salt so important? Because all the other measurements are meaningless without salt. I promise I'm going to get to the free torch. This is just how my brain works. All the other measurements are meaningless. All these things I just wrapped off don't mean anything if your salt is not correct. People come in all the time and ask us for help. They say, March, or Carson, or Kavina, or all the other people here, my hammer coral, my torch coral, they're not doing well. Something's going on with my tank. Can you please test my water? Which we will do. We're happy to do. But the first thing we test, and I cannot tell you how many times, more often than not, the first thing we test here in the store is the salt. The salt is out of whack. The number one question I ask hobbyists that are suffering with reef tank issues is, what is your salt at and how do you test it? And if they say hydrometer, I say get a refractometer. If they say refractometer, I say, when was the last time you calibrated it? And I often get, you got to calibrate it? That's a very normal response. Because if your salt is not right, your alkalinity, your calcium, your magnesium, all of these are not going to be right. Because the salt is not right. All of them work in conjunction with proper salt, and we keep ours at 1.026. That's why I want to give away one of these. How do you enter to win one of these? I want you to tell me, put in the comments below, because I know that a lot of you reefers watch this channel. Oh, I dropped the cap there. I want you to tell me, what do you think is the most important piece of equipment in your reef tank? For me, it's this. It's a refractometer. Everything else doesn't matter. If your salt's not right, everything else is out of whack. It doesn't matter if you have the best lights on the market. If you got your Gen 6 Radeon XR Blue, or maybe XR Pro because you're a weirdo. Who gets the Pro? Only weirdos or guys into SPS. It doesn't matter that you have, you know, a Bubble King skimmer or a Reefer 750 loaded to the nines with a Reef mat roller and double Reef Wave 45s on a Reef dose, and it's just like the dream tank, and you've poured $22,000 of your child's college savings into an aquarium. It doesn't matter. All of it is irrelevant. If your salt is not correct, you can kick it. So let me know in the comments below. I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Agree with me, disagree with me. Doesn't matter. Just by commenting below, it's going to give you an entry. I don't care where you live in the world, from Timbuktu to name a country.
Venezuela.
Venezuela. Ooh, that's a good one. I've never used it. I always go to the same ones. I go South Africa to Romania. I don't know why my brain works across those geographical lines. Anywhere in the world.
An ATO is just as important as a refractometer.
You're entered to win. Look at that. Yeah, that's how easy it is. Okay, we got that out of the way. Let's go over here and ask Mr. Diggs, can you please put your paw in the bag? I think we had about 20 entries. So to enter for this free torch coral, you look so mystical right now. Man, I wish if you could just say one word, you know, just like in perfect English or even in an English accent, like phenomenal. We could be rich. I wouldn't have to make YouTube videos anymore. I wouldn't have to, you know, I wouldn't have to do any of this. You just have to say one word perfectly and we would go so viral. Viral beyond more than COVID. The most viral thing that's ever gone. You just have to say one word. Say it to the camera. That's it. Okay, I'll keep making videos. In other news, let's go pick one out of here. I got it. Would you like to do the honors? Can you read? You can't read, you can't write. What are you good for? Love. That's what you're good for. Okay, we'll give it to Carson to read. Would you like to read the winner? I've kept these poor people on the line. I think we're at 7 minutes now. This is the biggest clickbait video ever made in history. Take your time with it. Unravel it nice. Go slow. Can we play some music? Slow motion. Who won the torch? He can't read either.
Lionel.
Lionel. Lionel or Lionel?
Lionel.
Lionel or Lionel. L-E-O-N-E-L. Leo. You know who you are. There was only one person with this name in the entry. We had 3 Davids and 2 Steves, but only one Lionel. So you know who you are. Message us. The torch is yours. The torch is free. This is probably about the point in the video where if I look at the analytics, you can see where people drop off. It was right there, right where they read their name. They went, "That is bull soup." Anyways, I'm not swearing anymore on the channel. I'm not complaining. Lionel, free torch, $250 value, free shipping. It's like another 40 bucks. No tax, which is very high in our country here. It's all yours. We'll ship it. Again, I can't wait to give away what I think, where are you going? Look at this guy, no running. This is a WSIB claim waiting to happen. Oh, getting the phone. Yeah, run for the phone. If you don't win this, I would still highly recommend buying it. If you don't win it, I will still email us and I'll give you a coupon code because I want you to have it. I want you to use it, and you will never look back, and it can really help you. And if you're suffering with corals, like I said throughout while I was talking about that, forget all the testing, forget all the magic. Make sure that you're using a good one. Make sure it's recalibrated. I use RODI water. If you like, you can also use accuracy from Two Little Fishies to calibrate them. We calibrate ours every single day. That's neurotic, that's OCD. You don't have to do that. But we are not this is not a normal operation. I have probably around anywhere between $100,000 and $250,000 worth of corals on hand at any given time. If you think that number is outrageous, I actually did a video once where I walked through and I counted, because I said in the video, we got about $250,000 right now, and somebody's like, yeah, right, in your dreams. So I said, you know what? Hold on. Maybe. Am I dreaming? No. And I walked through the store and I counted individually just because I am a petty little son of a businessman. No, okay, I'm just kidding. Anyway, guys, I hope that you win the next giveaway. I hope to do more giveaways. I hope that you had fun. I hope that you learned something. I hope to see you at Reefapalooza Orlando next week. We're going to be down there shooting some content. And we'll see you back here on the next episode of Fragbox TV. Lionel, congratulations on winning the torch. All you got to do is email us and we'll arrange a day to send it to you. Absolutely 100% gratuit. Why gratuit? Because I'm pretty sure he's in Quebec, and that's how you say free. Bye, guys.